Oh, you will never believe the email I just got from a church member. Also, babe, you'll never believe. Dad just called me. I have to go pour concrete in 5 minutes. I just ran. I'm so sweaty and gross.
Oh, you're not sweaty and gross.
Should I pour in shorts? I've never done that. Our future is bleak if it's up to technique. Here's what I mean by that. I know a lot of us, when it comes to sharing the gospel and trying to spread the mission of God, we want to come up with the best technique of how to do it. How do I get the conversation going? What things do I mention? I need to have all the right answers. I need to have all the right questions, right? And so we put all this pressure on ourselves. Here's what I love about this moment. What I really believe that God does, if you are in the presence of God, God gives you a presence about you, and you could fumble along the way. But there's something about your presence that people just can't get enough of. Done with that job. The bummer is, man, I am gross, and my truck died. So, you know, I know this doesn't make the wife happy, getting concrete in our one vehicle, but this vlog will be a beginning of a playlist. I already did one video that was 2 videos about Edward Friedman, so go here for that. This is a continuation, one more idea of his, and that's the future is bleak if it's up to technique, which leads me to talk about the email I got from a church member about how we've been handling everything. Have you guys seen some of the response? Like, there's a Facebook post that somebody put about what pastors are dealing with. There's a picture here. Just freeze it, press pause, and look at it. It's pretty crazy, just like, you know, you literally can't please everyone. And we've been really leaning into that idea that we can't lead by consensus, we have to lead by conviction. Of course, consensus if we can. In fact, I did another sermon here just last week about cooperation and conviction and how to combine the two. But that's not this vlog. In Failure of Nerve on page 120, he says, the critical issues in raising children have far less to do with proper technique than with the nature of the parent's presence and the type of emotional processes they engender. And that's something that we've really leaned into. I'm by no means saying we've done a fantastic job on dealing with pandemic. Who has? But something that's like giving me and our leadership team a lot of comfort is if we really focus on our own emotional health, we focus on our own presence with the Lord, it gives us a lot of grace. It gives us the opportunity to be honest. It allows us not to fake it till you make it. And so really, there's this security that comes with being in the presence of the Lord. And so we can kind of be honest and say, hey, this is the situation, and just pray for the hearts of our people to be unified in this direction. So I got this email, and I thought, you know, everybody's posting the negativity about church members and what they're saying and all this stuff. We've had so many people so gracious. I got this email, and it was so good. So I tried to make like this dramatic sound bed for the rest of this, but like it's just too happy. So here's the happy music. Here's the email. I'm so sorry. Dramatic is fun, but it doesn't work. It would change the whole tone of the email. That's why I don't like tech, you know, it would just change. Okay. My husband and I were talking a couple nights ago about Passion Creek and how grateful we are for the Lord's leading us to you. In particular, your responsiveness and the way you have led through the past 5 months have been so encouraging and refreshing. If we would have been in another church, we would have probably just left in discouragement and disappointment. The way you have led people to follow Jesus, to hold on to truth, and to love all people well, I haven't seen anyone do a better job. Please share with Caleb how greatly we respect and appreciate the work you and your team do each day. Isn't that like, you know, I like to document this journey, and it's so nice to remember positivity. In this season, remember the good stuff. You know, like we get sympathy votes and everybody feels bad when we talk about the bad stuff going on and everybody's throwing trash our way, but let's like be grateful for the church and the way we have been gracious to each other. I have one more little, I want to, where is it? There is a video on YouTube. If you want to lead a church, you need to be a person of clarity. You need to know where you're going, and you need to let people know how we're going to get there. A lot of people say vision leaks, so you need to remind them every 6 weeks. Here's the problem, of course. Clarity was kind of thrown out the window in 2020, right? Now, obviously, there are some things we could still be clear about. But in many things, we aren't clear anymore.
We don't know what tomorrow brings, let alone the next 5 years. I don't feel comfortable telling you, okay, this is our 5-year plan. We're just, honestly, I think we're all just trying to make it right now. So what I actually think, and I think we see it in this text right here, even more than clarity, which I think is clarity is so foundational to leadership. I think we need courage. I think in this time, we need steadfastness. We need stability. We need to keep going, perseverance. The best way maybe is courage. I want you to think about this because I've heard a lot of people right now talking about revival. We need revival. We all want revival to be a reality, but do we want the reality of a revival?
And reality is messy. Reality can't be manipulated, but God's in control of it. Let's lean into Him and continue to make space for God's grace. Remember, Jesus offers us a better way to life and a better way to lead. See you soon.